So in this video, we will learn how to integrate Avtaryuk in Unity Engine WebView. So before starting with this, you can refer to the documentation to gain some insights regarding what's Unity Web Cloud and all. So let's get started. So firstly, open your Android Studio, and in that create a new project, empty view activity. I'll name it as demo project. And you have to select language, which is default Java, and finish. So wait for a few minutes to load all the Gradles and all. It will take some time to load. So now the next step is go to file, new module, select on new module, and go to Android library and give module a name. I'll name it as Unity WebView. And com.example, I'll give it as com.avtaryuk. Okay, that's done. Now finish. So now to refer next steps, you can always visit the documentation. So we have done this process. This one is done. And now the next step is to go in Android Studio. So basically we have to create a Java class. So go in the Unity WebView and go in Java, go in com.avtaryuk and right click over here and new Java class. Select, I'll give it as Avtaryuk Web. It's done. Now you have to copy some code over here. Go to the documentation and you have to copy this code. Open your Android Studio and paste it from public class. So remove public class part and paste it over here. Check whether there's no error. Cool. So now we need to access the internet permissions. So let's go to the documentation to copy that code. Here you can see that code. And yeah, this one. Now go to manifests in Unity WebView and go to that file, XML file, and paste it over here. Cool. Now go to build and the second one, make module. It will take some time to build all the Gradles. And once it's built, now click on the Unity WebView, right click on that and open in, go to open in and Explorer. We have to check whether the AAR file is done. So go in Unity WebView, build, outputs and AAR. So this file will need to export in Unity. So let's open the Unity project. I'll create a new project over here. And I'll name it as project 1. Yeah, and create project. Again, it will take some time to load this project. So now the project is created. Let's go to documentation for further steps. Okay, scroll down. So we have to make certain folders in Unity. So go to Unity. First we'll create the folders. Right click below assets. Create folder and I'll name it as plugins. Done. And create another folder just beside that. And I'll name it as scripts. So in plugins, you have to create another folder, the two folders for Android and iOS. Android. iOS. Yeah. So the folder creation is done. Now let's go to documentation to copy some codes. So we have to create a new script in Unity, and we have to paste that in Android project, the Android folder. So let's copy this code and let's go to Unity. Yeah, and go here and create a C hash file. C script. Let's name it as Android Web View. And once you double click on this, the file will open in VS Code and paste the code which we have copied from the documentation and save it. Okay, and in the same way we have to paste some codes in iOS plugin also. So we have to copy this code. So first let's create this .mm file. So go to the Unity, and in that firstly go to VS Code and open the iOS section and create a new file over here and paste the code from documentation, this code. So copy this and paste it over here and save, Control S. So this is done, and after that we have to create C# code in iOS too. So I'll give the same name, and we have to create an C# file in Unity inside iOS. So create script, I'll name it C. Yeah, and now we have to copy this code into that file, the C# file. Double click, VS Code, Control S. It's done. So then the last code is script 1. So copy this name first and go in Unity in scripts and create a file, C# file over here, and in that we have to paste this code, copy this code, double click, VS Code, paste it here, Control S. Yeah, it's done. So now we have to create a UI into Unity. So let's go to Unity, right click, UI, select a panel. So inside canvas there will be a panel. I'll rename it as something, panel 1, and in that create another panel, and let's give it panel 2. So now after creating panel, let's change the colors. So I'll keep white for both. Now click on canvas and we have to add components. So from script add this and panel 1 and panel 2 over here. And give your project ID according to you. Like I'll give my project ID and done. So now go to file and make sure that you are on Android platform. You can switch it later. So go to player settings, and in other settings check the version. I'll select API level 28 for now and go to publisher settings, and we have to add this key store manager settings over here. So let's add this. I'll create a new key store. Give a random password. Add key. Okay, it's done. So here you can see that the key is added. So now before build and run, you make sure that your device is connected to a phone, and so click on build and run. Save. It will take some time to load. Now the APK will be downloaded in the casted device. You can see that. So congratulations, the Avtarux web cloud is now successfully integrated into your system. Thank you.